Hey guys, welcome back to another review on the channel, and today I will be reviewing the Collingwood vs Port Adelaide huge blockbuster clash that occurred a few days ago at the Adelaide Oval Saturday night. Now, it certainly was an interesting contest. Obviously, Collingwood did get the job done, and of course it was Jamie Elliott kicking the match-winning goal, not for the first time in his career. I think it definitely more than 3 times. I reckon 3 times now that he's been able to do it, and it was just a magnificent win and one that's just going to build heaps and heaps more confidence for the group, and hopefully we can continue to push and obviously tilt for a flag now that we're 2 wins ahead of Port Adelaide, who are sitting second on the ladder. We're obviously first. And yeah, we're just playing some pretty great footy at the moment, and yeah, it's just pretty great to be a part of at the moment, and yeah, just really enjoying all of our wins at the moment. Yeah, another fantastic performance against Port. Obviously, credit to them; they were really impressive on the night. And obviously, Jamie Elliott did kick the match-winning goal. Also want to touch on Nathan Murphy. He probably had his best game, I reckon, of his career so far. He was absolutely phenomenal down in defence. He worked pretty well with Isaac Quainer, who's had a really good back half of the season. And also Darcy Moore was really good. Obviously, we all know before the game, we had, you know, the comments about Braden Maynard that definitely sparked and would have given Port some motivation, or even more motivation, to win this game. And yeah, his comment was interesting, and also Craig McRae after the game also came out and said that, you know, just let him be himself, you know, just let him do what he wants to do. If he's the one doing it, he's obviously got to expect, you know, something in return, and Port Adelaide definitely did go after him a bit in the game. Obviously, we had players coming back. I thought Darcy Cameron was really impressive in his return game. Brody Mychek as well slotted straight up forward and just did his job, and yeah, it was pretty impressive. Along with other guys, Dan McStay was really solid. Yeah, I think it's his second game back. Steele Sidebottom had a massive moment where he spoiled the ball in the final minute. Bit controversial. Some people saying it was a mark, but I think it was a spoil. And then obviously Jamie Elliott's clutch moment, and yeah, he was again phenomenal. Kicked 3 goals. He's having a superb back end of the season, and now he's fully fit. He's been absolutely ridiculous, and yeah, definitely carrying their side at the moment. Port Adelaide obviously had their players as well that played really well. Obviously Sam Powell-Pepper was huge, and obviously went after Maynard. He kicked 2 goals, really good goals, crucial ones, and had a really good game. Zach Butters as well, Connor Rosie, you know, the usuals, Dan Houston, Willem Drew, Horn Francis, you know, they were all really good, and credit to them. Obviously, Willie Rioli had his first game back in his first game back, where he's taken his first name William back after you know, his passing of his father last year, and yeah, he was pretty impressive as well. He's got an open hand slap or something, or it was like an open hand punch to Nathan Murphy, and got a bit suspended for it. He also got a bit racially trolled on social media, which isn't great. I'll get to that a bit later, but yeah, just thoughts with the player, and obviously he's a pretty good talent for Port, and he played fairly well as well. Same with Elliott. He was really frustrating for our forward line at times, but that's just what you're going to get with a sensational player like Elliott. And yeah, there's a few players that are a little bit quiet. Mason Cox, you know, on the road in the wet, yeah, he wasn't great, to be honest, and yeah, it would have been better if he was able to kick a goal or 2. Noble was unusually quiet, just the 11 disposals, pretty odd for him. He's had a really good season, and Tom Mitchell obviously got subbed out of the game tactically. and I guess he was all right. Just not doing what he would have usually been wanting to do, and we definitely needed some speed at the time. You know, the second and third quarter didn't go so great for us, and we definitely wanted some speed in the game. And luckily, our sub, which was Oleg Markov, definitely provided that, and he was pretty impressive. We've got a pretty big game also coming up against Carlton, so I'm not expecting too many changes. And yeah, just our side's playing really, really well at the moment, which is exactly what you'd want. Ash Johnson and Billy Frampton were harshly omitted from the game, but it's going to be pretty difficult now for them to get back into the side because our side's just playing some sensational footy at the moment. Obviously, the Dacos brothers were also starring, and they kicked some really good clutch goals in that last quarter. And I just our will to win. It's been fantastic. Really, really noted under Craig McRae. It's absolutely superb. Now, obviously, no one wants to see, abuse online, especially racist abuse. It's really, really harmful to a player, and obviously Willie Rioli was, he came out and said that after the game, he was abused online on social media by Collingwood fans after the game, which is just not acceptable. And Craig McRae came out after the game and said, we're going to track the players down, we'll track the people down, and obviously they'll get lifetime bans if caught. So, yeah, credit to Willie Rioli, sensational player, and hopefully he can just keep up what he's doing. And I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and stay tuned for my review after the big game against Carlton Friday night blockbuster against our arch rivals.